Good day, backyard pyros, fireworks enthusiasts. This is PA Pyrotechnic Fan coming to you. Just a little update, stash update for the 4th of July. Just picked up the last few items, I think, of what we pretty much need. I believe we're up to somewhere around 23 or 25 200-gram cakes to use. I've got anywhere up to, I think, 9 500-gram cakes to use, and a bunch of rockets. So what we did is I wanted to get something that had a little bit of a burst with the rockets. So I have still some ring rockets and a couple of little things like that left over. And of course, already have a couple or a few packs of the Welcome to the Jungle rockets, but decided to add another one of those. There was some radioactive rockets there. I've never shot these, however, I've always seen them demoed. So I figured grab a couple of packs of those. And that's all for the, pre-game and, party time when you're having fun and just shooting stuff off before we do everything else on the 4th. And what we're trying to do this year, as I mentioned, normally I was always going with, a 3-board concept or how many boards you needed, but I would just go from one board to the other with everything fused that way. This time I'm going to add 2 boards to the side and a center board. Probably in an overall aspect or summary of what I'm trying to do is start with a little bit in the middle, work our way out to the ends, have those 2 boards going at the same time so you have 2 points of fire, and then our finale, false finale type deal. And when I say the 2 boards are 3 separate boards, 1 in the middle and 2 on the sides, I'm not talking about, it's 75 yards over here and 75 yards over here. You're dealing with a 1/4 acre lot. So, they're probably 15 to 20 feet away from each other. But I still think it'll give a nice, good, symmetrical look when stuff goes up. So we'll see how that goes. And we'll be using an electronic system this year, the Firefly Plus. So that'll be the first time doing that. So it's still going to be a lot of single fusing with maybe 5 or 6 or 8 points of connection for me to hit to make everything go off in conjunction with one another and how we want it to go. So we'll see how that works out. But besides the rockets, picked up 4 just 200-gram cakes. Stuff from 2 from Smoking Aliens, Zoinks and Jinkies, excuse me. Both Scooby-Doo type stuff from when I was a kid. So I kind of like that, so I just grabbed them. This other Marvel cake and this Roswell cake. The Roswell is unlisted. I couldn't find a manufacturer on this. And with the Marvel, it's brought my glasses this time so I could actually read. It's Yeti Brand. And I have not shot any Yeti Brand off yet, but we'll try that this year. We'll see how it goes. But with the Zoinks, performance is 14 shots of lime green and sky blue pearls with gold glitter in a 2-shot killer finale. These 2, like I said, the Marvel and the Roswell, really don't offer a description. I did watch demos on each one of them for a small 16-shot little cake. It'll do fine. The Jinkies as well. Just says large breaks with purple and orange stars mixed with white glitter. But I did see all 4, as I mentioned, demoed when I was in the store. So even though I haven't shot any of these before, saw the demos, they look pretty good. And as I mentioned, I needed stuff to work in from both points. As you have 2 points instead of 1 firing, obviously you probably need twice as many products. So that's why I was trying to add up a little bit more on that. So we're going to see how all that adds up. I have a schematic drawn up of how I really want to do everything, and we'll go from there. But this was just probably the last trip I'll probably take, maybe sneak up one more time before 4th of July for anything else, maybe with a couple of friends of mine who want to get some stuff. But wanted to get the rockets, the radioactive rockets. I think we'll be happy with those. Always love Welcome to the Jungle. And these 4, in addition, that'll go into the show. And as I said, as they work in conjunction with everything else, I think it's going to be fine. They'll look great. Both of these have some solid weight to them. I don't know if it's just the clay bottoms or not, but decent bore size for that. And even for these smaller cakes, they only have like a 1/2 inch or 3/4. It looked like they did a pretty good job, at least on the demo. So hope you guys are great. Hope you like, subscribe, comment. Hope you're getting set up for the 4th of July. And as always, remember to light up the sky.